How y'all doing? Want to talk to y'all about what happened today, and what's been going on and stuff like that past week. Um, well, I'm here with baby Hope. Opie, he's sleeping right now, but say hi. Yeah, he's very smart, very intelligent, bright, filled with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of love. I mean, he is right here with you in a spirit, and I just thank God for that. You watch these babies now, man, they smarter than you think. But yeah, so I wasn't approved. She finally finished her report. I wasn't approved, but I thank God he prepared me. He said, "My daughter, I'm going to prepare you because it's going to be kind of hard for you to just receive it right there on the spot." So he prepared me. I wasn't approved for the home study, so my 3 kids can't come up here. But, I'm thinking, that he don't want me to be overwhelmed right now. So I'm going to take it as a good thing. I just had a baby. And so I'm going to receive it as a positive thing that, he don't want me to be stressed out. He my father, and he loved me. He said, "Don't worry, I got your kids." So I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to say, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Father. You are worthy to be praised." I also been talking to my children dad. He's doing fine over there and stuff like that. And we gradually, we had one argument about the past. And I'm like, "Oh, Father, I cannot start off like this." So I apologized to him. And then I said, "You know what? All you have to do is just start off telling the truth. Because the truth will make every relationship, everything better." So I'm talking to him and I'm telling him about, things, how to prepare you to tell the truth. So I asked him a question yesterday. I said, "Well, Corey, how many females are you talking to now?" He said, "No one." There he was lying, and I knew he was lying. So he was like, "No one." So that's what started the argument yesterday, because he still not telling the truth. Then today come, and I said, "You know what? I'm apologize about yesterday. I know yesterday is gone, but I want to apologize about yesterday and for us arguing, and that was just so immature." But I just explained to him what started the argument. Him still not telling the truth. So I said, "But let me give you a fresh start, and let me show you how to do it. Today's a new day. I mean, all you got to do is just take this day as a positive day, and you keep going with that positive every day, So he sat there, and I asked him, I said, "Corey, how many females are you talking to at this time?" He still didn't want to say nothing. And I'm like, wow. All you got to do is just tell the truth. You got to tell the truth to save your soul. And if you keep, like the Bible, the 10 Commandments say, "Thou shalt not lie." I'm getting tested every day. I got to catch myself in a lie. But if you used to lying all the time, it's time to start learning and saying, "Okay, let me take, maybe take a one thing out of my life so I won't continue lying." Like for example, as you go into your day, let me start off in the front of the day and just take care of one thing, and that's like stop lying, and then do that, but take it slowly. So I looked at him. Well, I'm on the phone with him, but then I'm talking to him, and then I explained to him about what's going on in my life, because we're not together. We're not together. We're not trying to get back together. I'm just trying to communicate with him to see where he's at. Is he the same person? And honestly, that's all I see, is the same person. But because I pushed him basically to get that truth out of him. But that's why I say he the same person. I ain't even trying. I'm gonna keep the peace. I'm gonna just keep hoping. But so I gave him a testimony like, oh, it was a dude, it was a guy, came in my life, and I told him that I'm just looking for a friend, and he wanted more than that, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing nothing like that. I said that me and you gonna be friends, and I'm not ready for that. I just had a baby, and then I got out of a relationship, and I'm like, no. So I told him this from the jump. He still kept coming around thinking he finna get some. He'll hold me from the back, hug me, and give me a kiss on the back of my neck. And I'm like, no, don't be touching me like this. We are just friends. So basically I was telling Corey about this experience that I had. And I, to let him lighten up, to start telling the truth. And then that's when I asked him again, and I said, well, how many females are you talking to? Or what's the name of the girl you're talking to? And then he's going to say Janet. And then I was like, okay, so how you and Janet doing? I mean, how serious is that? And he was like, no, I told him where you met her at. And then he was like, online. And I believe I asked him, does she live in Florida or something like that? And I think he said no or whatever. But, hey, like I say, I don't believe that's the only. And I asked him, oh, is that the only person you talking to? One thing about me, I'm going to hold my guards. I'm going to hold my guards. And I'm not finna be sitting here playing around with though. You see me? Keep my eyes open. And that's what we all got to do. Because once you free, ain't nobody can manipulate you. Ain't nobody could deceive you. Ain't nobody could bring you down. Because you are the head and not the tail. You are the beginning and not the end. So one thing I like about that is that I'm always on top. I'm on top and they at my footstool. You understand? So just basically like that. Up, I'm up, they're down. So that's how you got to look at it. And then you got to love them because he say love. And then Michael came by with his wife. Well, not with his wife, but he came back in my life. And not really back in my life because he came here and my mom actually told him to come over here. But he came here and, all in my face like, yeah. And I'm like, look at this demon. I'm supposed to jump. I'm supposed to be scared. I see you and you all in my face like you trying to, and I'm just so humble. Like, you know what, dear Lord? At first I heard him knocking on the door and I'm like, God, why did you bring him over here? Just like that. I'm like, what is this? Why are you bringing him over here? I got these people out of my life. But it was my mom that brought him over here. So I said, okay, let me invite him in. And that's when all that stuff, he want to confront me and stuff like that. I said, well, I don't want y'all to feel that, I was using y'all. And I don't want y'all to be talking about me. So now since I'm not in your life, you ain't talking about me no more. And then me inviting you guys back in my life like this, it ain't going to be like that. It ain't going to be like that, boo. You ain't got to do nothing for me, okay? That's basically it, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be nasty. But it ain't no weights on me, boo. Ain't no chains on me. You ain't going to connect no dot with me. That's it. Like I said, when I realize, who he really is, I'ma love him. But you ain't got to be up in my surrounding, in my space. You know how they say stay 6 feet apart. But baby, you gonna stay your distance way further than that. Leave you in God's hands. Like God say, they are your footstool. They are your tail. They are your end. They are your last. They are your bottom. And you are the top. Remember that you are the head. Remember that you are the beginning. Remember that. I just want to tell God, thank you. Thank you for everything, my God. Thank you, Jesus. And baby daddy finally came by and gave his son $100. I'm not picking, I'm just saying thank you, Jesus. That's all I could say. Thank you, Jesus, because, you know, he got a beautiful son. Didn't see him yet. I had to send him a picture so he could see him. Beautiful son, you know. But that's fine, you know what I mean? I get out of marriage, then I guess they try to make me fall again. But hey, who's standing? I'm standing. Who's at the beginning? I'm at the beginning. Who's at the top? I'm at the top. Where they at? They at my footstool. Where they at? They at the bottom. Where they at? They at the pit. Where they at? They are the tail. Okay?